There is new evidence that Fox News does not know what movies are. That is what's happening. It's weird. Fox is a movie studio, but the specific company of Fox News seems not to know what movies are. Let me explain. Jamie Lee Curtis, she is in the movie Halloween. It's the 11th installment of Halloween. She started off in the original, and she's reprising her role. This is the tweet from Fox News. It says Jamie Lee Curtis wields firearms in her new Halloween movie, despite advocating for gun control. They got her.
Damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, they got her.
If you want to see an airtight argument, it's that one.
Yeah. It's that movie also features this guy Michael
Myers.
Yeah. And the hypocrite who plays him is not even in favor of serial killers. He's not. I checked his Twitter account. Not pro serial killers, total hypocrite, but playing one in a movie. Okay, I also went to check. Al Pacino does not want you to meet his little friend. Okay, in real life, total hypocrite. Hasn't mowed down anyone with a machine gun.
And in real life, he's not even. He doesn't even have a ridiculously terrible Cuban accent. In real life, the nerve of this, the hypocrite Al Pacino does not sleep on piles of cocaine. Jerk. It's one of those things where you're like, I now need to find what the hell they're even trying to say. This is what they're saying. Essentially, Jamie Lee Curtis, she has made statements against assault weapons, a pro-gun control, pro-common sense gun control legislation stance. Here are some tweets she said in the past. One is assault weapons ban now. She's repeated that. Another one, can we take the word control out of the debate and call it gun safety? Nothing changes unless something changes. By the way, that is a weakened stance. Like, we'll call it gun safety, we'll do whatever you want. I want to actually, not even weakened, but like more specific, I'm not trying to take all guns away stance. They're trying to say that because she tweeted this, and then in a movie where she's trying to stop a mythical, seemingly undead murderer, she uses, and she doesn't even use assault weapons in the movie. They were showing like here in the actual body of this article, it was like, here she is in the trailer having multiple guns. But in that, she doesn't have assault weapons. She has a shotgun and a handgun.
Yeah.
But then again, they do tweet it, so it must be an airtight defense.
So look, she's for gun safety, and I don't know what kind of a monster is for gun safety. Okay, so I'm glad they finally exposed this hypocrite for who she is. I mean, obviously Fox News not in favor of gun safety, but actually that might be true because you remember this not in the case of guns, but in case of weapons, they're not necessarily for safety. One of the Fox and Friends anchors threw an axe in the middle of New York City in the sidewalk because he thought that was a good idea for a segment, for a morning segment. We're not gonna cook today on the show, we're gonna throw an axe. Now there was a bullseye, you're gonna be shocked to find out he missed. It went over the bullseye and actually hit someone on the other side. Okay. The guy had to be hospitalized. Okay. So now luckily the blade didn't hit him, otherwise he might have literally killed him, okay?
How about this? Like, maybe Halloween takes place in a mythical world where there are like common sense gun laws because Michael Myers uses a knife. That's the fiction, not that he's this undead entity that despite how many times they think they got him, he keeps rising from the dead. He has a machete, that's what he uses, right? Maybe in this world that she's in, he goes and tries like, can I please get a gun? And they're like, oh no, you're psychotic. You are a documented in 10 movies serial killer. You can't have a gun. And still he uses a knife. Imagine how many people he would kill if he had a gun.
Yeah, you know what? That's amazing that actually this Halloween, a horror movie, is actually a better scenario than what we have today in America. Because our serial killers were like, a gun? Yeah, of course you can have a gun. right? The NRA says anybody can have a gun. If you're on a terrorist watch list, you can have a gun. You got mental problems, you can have a gun. You're Michael Myers. Well, of course you can have a gun. Like the guy walks in with that mask on. They're like, yeah, well, NRA's like new spokesmodel.
The Halloween franchise has a 0 rating from the NRA because the psychos don't have guns.
Yeah, and look, finally, I do have to confess though, I did catch one other hypocrite. It's Joe Pesci. It turns out he's not in favor of beating people with a phone in real life or stabbing them with a pen. He's not in favor of either one of those things. And yet I watched Casino, and one of my favorite scenes was he said, "Come here, come here," Bam, 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 with a payphone. You remember that scene?
I do remember that.
But he's never done it in real life. Hypocrite.
So good. There, if you want more like tweets of that kind, you can go online. Here's some other ones. Wait until they hear about how anti-eating humans Anthony Hopkins is. In Home Alone 2, Donald Trump helps a child separated from his parents, but in real life, they could
that one's actually really good. I didn't see that one. He's helping kids, but in the real world, he separated them from his parents.
It's amazing.
I believe that actually is hypocrisy. 2 easy ways to follow Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.